What is up, guys? Welcome to another exciting episode of Booster Rides and Power Slides. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tyler, and we are back at it again with another splitter video. So if you guys do not know and you guys have not followed the channel, I have gone through like 5 or 6 different splitters. I build them from scratch, and I cannot get these things to last. My problem, those of you who think it's because I'm too low, that is not the problem. My splitters don't touch the ground. I mean, a little bit when I go up the driveway, but that's not neither here nor there. My problem is when I get onto the freeway and I'm going about 60, 70 miles an hour, the thing straight up smacks the ground. No matter how many screws I put in it, how many bolts, and I put some fucking massive ass bolts. Let me go grab one for you. I have 6 or 7 of like these size bolts. I don't know if you can see that. It's massive. Alright? Paired, not only do I have these bolts in here, so 6 or 7 of these bolts, I have like 3 or 4. I have like 3 on each side and then 1 in the middle. And then paired with that, I also have like 10 other smaller screws in there. And it's crazy because I even have it chassis mounted from the... I see a lot of people have spacers in their splitters on the bottom of their bumper where it kind of bends. So there's a part of my bumper where it sits outwards kind of like this, and when it gets towards the middle it comes up this and has like this like arched part. So when I put my splitter on, I always push it up and bend it to fit that. And I feel like that's part of my problem because air gets through that, so it's not pushing down on it or flexing it at a weird position, because I'm feeling that those side pieces don't kind of contour to the bumper 100% and bend. They kind of are at an angle, and then when you're going like 60 miles an hour, just the pressure of putting, or just the pressure of it flexes it, and then, you know, as you continue to move at that speed, just the flex gets greater and greater. I think that's part of my biggest problem, as well as my splitter is obnoxiously long. Like, it's cool and I love it and I wish that it would work, but it doesn't. So I need to cut it down and make it smaller. So what I'm going to do is take one of my splitter designs and I'm going to kind of reshape it and make it just a tiny bit smaller and less aggressive. It's getting kind of late. I don't know if I'm going to mount the splitter tonight, but I think I might refine my design and then cut it and make it smaller tonight, and I'll film that for you guys. And I'll film this whole process because everybody and their mother asks me about splitters, and my response is always, I have not found a solution to splitters, whether it be the material, whether whether I'm using the improper material or I'm mounting it incorrectly, so I don't want to tell somebody how to do it or how I did it and it not work. So hopefully this time I can finally make this splitter actually be functional and work and not be broken. And then that would be awesome, and I can have this video for all of you guys to see and know exactly how I did it. One of the lights is turned off, and I need to start working on this. Alright, so I have my splitter here, and I have this splitter template out, and I think I'm going to use this here as my template like this. So I'll come like right here, and we will see. Of course this is perfectly symmetrical, so as soon as I cut that, I will place it on there and make the exact same cut on the other side. Just wear safety glasses when you're cutting like metal shit, and probably wear gloves and pants, but yeah. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And just like that, it is like 2 days later. So I didn't have time yesterday to get the splitter, to even do anything on the splitter. Carter graduated yesterday, so you guys would have seen that on my snap. Today is the day of all days. One, I'm going to cut my hair finally. Lauren has been trying to convince me to grow it out, and I think, like, I've been trying to grow it out, but it is just getting too annoying right now and hot, so I'm going to shave it completely bald. No. And today, the biggest day, title of this video, I finally made a splitter that works. Hopefully. I don't want to jinx it. Where's some wood? Where's some... knocking on some wood right there. Don't jinx myself. But like I said, we are making the splitter, whoa, way too bright. We are making the splitter work and be functional today. I hope. So I'm gonna get the car up in the air. I'm gonna get this splitter where it should be. And we are going to make this bitch work. Alright? Let's get it. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but we had a scary encounter. Look at that. This is one encounter. I don't constantly hit my oil pan. My oil pan has never had any scratches on it from before. One time, and we're close. Woo! We gotta protect this bad boy. Alright. I'm probably gonna come up in here with some paint so we don't get any rusting. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, so I got this thing through the subframe, and now it's time to, like you see, specifically, like right here, how I have these like divots, I would force this thing and flex it into there like that. And I think what I'm going to do this time, or I know I'm going to do, is I'm going to put these spacers in between all along right here, and you'll see what I mean. And I'll put those spacers in, and then, yeah. Hopefully we can get rid of some of the flex that we're getting that's flapping this thing around. We also made it smaller. Alright, let's get it done. Alright, so the splitter is on, and you can see these spacers right here. I'm hoping that's what does it, so that the airflow will go through it, and it's not going to flex it and flop it and all this dumb shit. So, the splitter is on, it looks good. I tried using tension cables and putting them like on the inside and tightening them, but the hardest part is like, I have these hooks that I bought, and I put them in there. And I have one right back there, you see? And I tied it to that, and then I drilled a hole and I put another one in down here. And I tried tying them like as literally as tight as I can. It still has some slack. So I feel like honestly it's not going to do anything but save it from falling and hitting the ground. And right now I know it's not going to come off because it's bolted to the subframe. I'm trying to stiffen it and add some rigidity so that it doesn't flex. The problem is adding bolts right here isn't helping my rigidity. I had like 12 bolts in here, and literally it would still flex. So I was trying to stabilize it back here by adding tension so that it's pulling on it instead of, you know. But we'll find out. We'll see how this works. I'm going to run it for right now. I'm going to wash all this bird shit off if you guys saw the Instagram post. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and spray down the car. Yes, I know my hair is sticking out crazy. I'm going to cut it literally in like an hour. So I'm gonna lower the car. Hopefully it stays and is nice. And then, yeah. So I'm gonna lower the car, spray it down, and I'll let you guys know how it works out. Alright guys, so it has been a full 24 hours. As you see, I got my hair cut. Splitter is still on, and we are not having problems. Where's some wood? I need to knock on some wood. Here you go. knocking on the bench. Because the splitter is still on, it is now time to finish it. Do the finishing touches. This was not the final iteration of that. I've always had the idea to make this thing absolutely insane, and I couldn't get it to function properly. Now that I can get it to function properly, it's time to build on this. So let's get to doing that. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but this has always been the idea for the splitter. Rocket Bunny. Since we have everything Rocket Bunny inspired, that's what we're going to be doing right yonder. Alright, so I have a marker right here, and I'm going to be drawing out the design and then cutting it out. Where I'm going to start from, how long I want it to be. So here's how it's looking right now. Obviously it's not placed perfect, but I think it looks sick. Alright, now it's time to cut my designs out of metal. Alright, so here you guys go. Whoop, almost tripped. Alright, so here you guys go. Here's like the first one kind of mocked up. That shit looks pretty crazy. I think it's sick. This is probably dangerous. Alright guys, so I am super stoked on the way that this came out. So sick, I'm hyped. If you guys love it, if you guys hate it, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. It is not finished yet. I still need to paint those. I still need to mount them a little bit better. But for right now, that's what it's gonna do. I just got called into work, so I need to run into work. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I successfully finally made a splitter. Yes. Smash that like button and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. We're out.